Hello, city planners and builders. Welcome back to Nutville Town Village on City Skylines 2. And traffic is starting to become a major issue in the city. If you watched the first stream and did not realize, I did make an episode last week. And in the episode, I activated my first mod, which is we got vanilla traffic not despawning mod running. So before, I mean, if we had any traffic problems, well, traffic would despawn and it would fix most of the problem. The mod eliminates that basically, so we're going to see a lot of traffic problems spawning up. Game's been running for about 10 minutes or so, and boy, the traffic was really bad here. I did put a rotary in. What did I do here? I think I did something here, and it's been slowly clearing up. I forgot what I did now. But yeah, traffic has been backed up. Oh, this is clearing up now, finally. But yeah, we're going to see some traffic problems flowing on up. I think either at the end of the last episode or just after when I recorded the episode, we did get upgraded to a busy town, which now I do believe gives us access to subways, which hopefully will alleviate some traffic as well once we start putting them in. We also got this little place built in over here. No traffic problems here whatsoever. I am thinking, though, because we got a lot of people trying to get to all these high-density population areas. We only got really one way to get into there. I am thinking, because we got a little bit of a road coming off here, I'm thinking about tying that into here and to give people more access. What happened over here? I fixed this in the last episode, now it's back underwater. While they're driving through the water, okay, I wonder why the water came back. I have no idea. Do I need to drain the water down into here? I have no idea how this happened. Well, traffic is going through there. All right, so I guess I'll have to fix that again. But yeah, traffic is going to be a big problem, as I said. Like I said, this is slowly clearing up. We got traffic trying to come this way, and we are backing up into... Okay, this is a problem. I did put a rotary in here. Doesn't seem to be helping out too much. It just seems like we're at a complete standstill coming into here. And it all seems to be in this general area. Boy, it's even like right here. Well, actually, if I can clear up this. Man, do I want to make 2 lanes coming off into there and coming into here? No, because they're backing up as well. All right, well, let's do first things first. Maybe people start using this to exit instead of clogging up and trying to leave, going out through here. Let's see if we can fix that problem. Let's see, I think I'll just have to cut it across and tie it in over here. That'll be just easier. I don't like the cars going underneath the water, but yeah, we'll get to that at some point. Is this going to be under larger roads? 6-lane road. Well, we don't want a 6-lane. We just need a 4-lane. 3 lanes going one way to the other. Simple 2-lane road. No, where is it? Where is the road I'm looking for? 2-lane, 2-lane, 2-lane. Where are the 4 lanes? No, that's not what we're looking for. 4-lane highway, I think, is what we're looking for. And let's put it on bendy, bendy. It's going to look kind of weird, but why is that going way up? Well, let's not ask questions. And can we tie into there? Clearance too low. Overlapping items. Where is it too low? Can I tie into there? Can I tie into there? I'm not sure why that is. Why is that going? Because of the river? Clearance too low. Clearance too low. All right, well, let's go ahead and well, let's demolish this right here, I guess. And maybe we'll just go from here and tie into... Well, boy, that's doing some weird stuff over there. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Do I need to... Well, do I need to raise it up? Why is it making a weird hump there? Well, I thought this was going to be a simple start, but I guess not. Nothing is too simple, is it? Nope. Lower that back down to 0. Now we'll raise it up, maybe? Clearance too low. I don't get that. All right, how about if we will just come from, lower that down. Overlapping items. Can we come off of here? And can we just tie into, why is it seems to be like right here. Oh, there's electrical lines there. That's the problem. Yes, now I see what the problem is. Oh, okay. Yes, power lines. Power lines are the issue. All right, so let's go to electrical. You know, if I get rid of the electrical lines and put the road in, that's all I need to do. So can we eliminate, if I can get on the electrical lines. The road should tie in the electrical. All right, so we're going to bring that into here and just tie it into there. You guys should have electrical now, I would assume. Am I wrong on that? That should... Ooh, why didn't that tie in electrical? Alright, well, we can put the power lines in. Alright. Electrical cable, power lines. Okay, so we'll run electrical from... Can we run electrical here now? All right, you guys... Oh, no, I guess it doesn't tie... Oof. How did I not tie it in there? All right, finally tied in. All right, hopefully we'll get some traffic coming out this way now. Can you turn right is the question. See if anyone turns right. Yeah, traffic is turning right. It's not the best, but hopefully that'll alleviate some traffic. Ooh, now we got a lot of traffic coming in here already. A lot of people turning around, hopefully. What map am I using? I forgot what map this currently is. I don't remember. I do not remember at all. Alright, so hopefully by giving people another way to get to the highway, we'll free up some traffic over here. Like I said, I got vanilla traffic turned off, so nothing's going to despawn too much. But hopefully this will... We'll let this play on out and see if it starts freeing up a little bit. Oh, traffic is clear up here. And now I got no traffic here. Wait a minute. Did I... Does that reset when you log back in? No vehicle despawn. Despawn deadlocks only. Alright, so all the traffic cleared up over here, but it has not cleared up here. What is going on? What is going on here? Do I want stoplights here? Oh, there's an accident here, so that could be what's causing the problem. Alright, so we'll just let that continue. Oh, what is... Oh, so people are trying to come into there. Shouldn't you be using a lot of this? And you guys are stuck going this way. Why? You're trying to come off and come into... Well, it looks like it's kind of clearing up a little bit on its own. Is everyone trying to turn right? Okay, well, we'll let that just continue for a little bit and see what happens. So yeah, expanding a little bit would be good. You can see we got demand for a lot of things, especially industrial. I guess we can put some more industrial over here that would not hurt. I don't want to get involved in our farmland, but let's go ahead and we'll put in... Am I doing 4 lanes over here? I'm just doing 2 lanes. I think I'm just doing 2 lanes is what I'm doing. Let's stick with 2 lanes going one way, one the other. Maybe I should stay with the 4 lanes. Simple 3-lane road that allows traffic in one direction. Nah. Medium road, 4-lane traffic allows... Let's do a 4-lane road into here. Let me turn around this way. And then we cannot tie into here, or... Oh, I'm hitting a power line, which does not help. Alright, and then we're going to zone that in. Do I want to zone all that, or... Probably just zone this in like so. And we'll copy that like so. And we'll put some in like right here for now. There, I think demand has gone way down quite a bit there. Let that build on up. Am I making some money? Yeah, we're making this just under, well, just a little over 9,000 per hour, so I guess that's okay. But we got a lot of demand for residential buildings, and probably all these businesses coming in, we're going to need that. Let's go ahead and open up some tile area. Let's see, where do I want to build? Ooh, building on this island would be kind of interesting, but I have no way to get out there. I'd have to tie into... You know what? Maybe getting rid of this little problem here where the road's underwater. Maybe I could do a highway interchange and get a road over here and put some buildings and residential over here. How am I? Ooh, I got a whole bunch of space over here I'm not utilizing. Yeah, we could utilize some of that right away. But let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and, yeah, we're just going to purchase these right into here. We'll purchase those. Open it up. Let me go ahead and purchase this one right here. I know it seems kind of weird, but I want more access to that island. There is a ship pathway through here, so that's going to be kind of key for us. And how many more spaces do I got available to me? Does it tell me here? I know it tells me, it shows me on the other page. It probably should tell me here, but it doesn't. We're going to open this up because I think I am going to try to get to this today. So let's go ahead and just, I guess we'll have to get that for now. Ooh, not enough money. Deselect, not enough money. Ooh. Okay, that has enough money. Okay, maybe not buy anymore. I'm down to 39,000. If I were to buy all that. So let's not go ahead and do that right away. You need an ambulance here? At the bus stop? I think that's where my buses are. Why? I don't know. Did this traffic clear up? What is the holdup here? Maybe too many crosswalks. Let's go ahead and remove. Crosswalk there, crosswalk there. Let's get rid of those crosswalks. Because we already got crosswalks here at the stoplight. That bus is just kind of out in the middle of the intersection. Why is that bus not... Just go, bus. Yeah, traffic. So we'll let that go. All right, so before I expand elsewhere, let's go ahead and maybe put in some more residential areas. I got some space over here. Oh, someone did mention about more parking. Over here, how are we doing? Parked vehicles, 160 out of 220. So it's not getting utilized that much. I suppose we could put down another parking, but I'm not sure if it's needed. But I guess if I would have put it down, I would have to space it out a little bit. This is a parking garage too, right? Yeah, this is an over... So we got plenty of parking in this area, so I'm not sure what they were saying. You know, don't forget about adding parking. We got parking in here quite a bit. I probably don't have parking over here, though. So let's go ahead and we can add one right in here. We got the space for it. Let's see. Where is the parking? That's transportation. Is it under transportation? That's a bus depot. Oh boy, you don't play a game for about a week and you forget where everything is. Where is the parking buildings? What is this for? That's the post office. We don't need post office stuff. Oh, bike paths. I think someone said also about bike paths. Need to work on that. Where is the parking buildings? Oh, probably here. Parking. There we go. Motorcycle parking. Multi-level parking, 200,000. What else do we got here? Underground bicycle parking. No, we don't need that. Bicycle parking, bicycles. It seems like their game's trying to tell me I should probably do something with bicycles. A lot of bicycle parking here. What is this? Small parking building with 2 levels. Comfort of 60. Let's go ahead and we'll snap this one in. Yeah, we'll snap it in right there. Ah, that made a lot of people happy around here. So you guys got some parking you can do. All right, so maybe they were talking about over here. Oh yeah, back to residential now. I need to stay focused on it. We need to get some people moved in. Boy, I don't know if I want to make it more dense over here or not. Boy, traffic is just... Why is that all blocked up? Why are people having a hard time? Why are you guys not moving here? Looks like that's going to all despawn there. But let's see. How are we doing here? Well, looks like we're starting to move traffic a little bit more here. I do have stoplights here. Probably maybe should remove those. So I don't have a whole lot of traffic coming off here, so I don't think that's going to bother too much. And a lot of people, oh, they're trying to come into the parking that's here. Maybe that's causing traffic to stop here a little bit. All right. So yeah, more residential areas. Boy, do I want to have a road coming off there and loop around to here. We'll put in some more high density buildings. I think that's probably where we're going to start. And maybe stick to a 4-lane coming off here. Is that going to be wise to do this? Okay, we'll do that. High density? Probably. Large apartment complexes. Well, we'll just stick one there. And we'll stick one right across the way here and see what that does for that kind of demand. Did I paint that in? I did. And also, we need some lower middle density, so we'll stick one here. Stick one there. Stick one there. And we don't have any commercial or office space in demand, but maybe because we don't have enough residents in here. Came from Burnt Peanut and you got me. That is a big difference in in creators. You gotta love the Burnt Peanut. He's a good content creator. Gotta hand it to him. He's done rather well for himself. But you probably came from like Arc Raiders or Tarkov or something like that to watch City Skylines too. All right, so we got some buildings going in there. Do I need more parking over here? Oh, that took care of a lot of demand, but low density residential area is what we kind of need. Well, we can definitely put it in along here. How is that going to look? Do I want some... Ooh, let's go ahead and do some European style and semi-detached houses. Where is the one... Oh, European style single detached waterfront houses. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Whoops. Let's go ahead and do that all along here. Should raise the taxes of these houses that are going on the waterfronts. And we're not going to go all the way to where that bridge is, but we'll go to here. Okay, so that's going down by quite a bit, but I still got more demand for medium density. But we got a whole bunch of medium density over here, do we not? Not a whole lot. Let's put in some medium density. I guess we'll put some more in here, I suppose. Now that's going down. All right, so we kind of got that cleared away. Ooh, we're having trouble with ambulances getting over here. And I think it's due to the traffic backing up. Now we got traffic backing up here, but everyone is trying to leave town. I don't have stoplights here, do I? I do. Yeah, let's think about getting a subway in, because maybe they'll make people not want to travel as much. Looks like this has cleared up. This is cleared up. This has cleared up. We are backing up here, although I do got stoplights here, but I think that's okay for now. I don't have stoplights here, do I? No. Yeah, traffic seems to be okay there. But now it's just backing up here a little bit. Why are the motorcycles, like... I'm not sure what the motorcycles are doing. They seem to be blocking traffic quite a bit. So as for subways, boy, I haven't done subways yet. So if I go to transportation, tram, oh wait, I don't think I've unlocked it yet. I don't think I've unlocked it. Subway 4. How many points do I got? I got 10. Unlock subways. There we go. All right, now we can go back into transportation, subway. Subway trains are a great way to build public transportation in a busy city. I don't know if we're considered busy, but we are maybe getting too busy. Subway trains are a great way. What is this here? Maybe I'll just read more. To get started with subways, first build a subway yard, which serves as a depot for the trains. All right, so we need a subway yard. Don't know why it's showing me all that. Building a subway yard. Find a large enough open area somewhere not too far from the area where you plan to build your subway line. Make sure to have free space on both ends of the yard so you have enough room to build track connections for subway trains to come in and go. Note that even though subway tracks run underground, there will need to be enough room for the ends of the subway yard track to make a low slope upward or downward. Underground station is a handy way to provide access to the subway. The station entrance only takes a small space above the ground, while most of the station tracks are located 20 meters below the surface. So 20 meters, hopefully I can remember that. Overground subway stations. The overground subway station is a cheaper way to provide passengers access to the subway. The station tracks are placed on the surface so they take up more space. You need to also leave room for tracks that lead underground. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out here on our own instead of just keep reading all this. I'll probably regret that. Why is everyone trying to cross there? Did I not put in a... Okay, there's a pathway back there. Oh boy, I need a way for people to get from one side and the other. This could be pedestrians causing me a problem. They're all, of course, trying to get over to the bus stop. And they're supposed to be crossing back there. Oh, it's just one problem after another. Alright, subways. Terminal subway yard. Subway yard. It's 200,000. Yikes. That's going to chew into my money. I only got 455,000. And I am currently losing $4,000 a month. That is not good. Let's see if I can find... Service upkeeps is rather expensive. Taxes. We're going to need to tax the heck out of somebody. Let's raise residential taxes a little bit. We're going to raise commercial just a tad. Industrial a tad. And offices a tad. Alright, now I'm making $8,000 a month. Services... I think I'm going to leave that alone for now. Production, I really haven't looked at that too much. Loans, I got told do not take loans. Alright, we'll just leave it as is for now that I'm making some money. So yeah, since the money is kind of low and doing the subway might be kind of expensive, let's go ahead and try to get a way for pedestrians to get around here a little bit better. So that's going to be under, I think it's under parks, right? For pathways. Oh, wrong one. Pathways. So if I start off at 10 meters high, and we do like a little bit of a... I hate that it's 10 meters high or 0. Alright, then we'll go from here, and then we want to go down to the ground. Put this snapper on here. Oh boy, that's not working out for me at all here. Let's do that and that instead. How far out do I have to go? Slope too steep. You got to come out that far in order to get down to 0. Can't make it work out. Alright, so let's try that. Slope is still too steep. Alright, we got that side. Alright, so that's not too bad. Now if I can get it to work on this side, that'd be good. Nope, not out far enough. Alright, so hopefully people will start using the bridge and they won't be trying to cross here. Is there like a bus stop here, or what is everyone doing here? Can I, what, these buildings are just everywhere. Can we zoom on out so I can see exactly what's going on? So these are just apartment complexes people are trying to get in and out of. Need an ambulance here. Hopefully they can figure it out. Boy, I just got loads of traffic trying to come in here. And loads of traffic trying to get out. Alright, so we got a little bit more demand for more residential areas. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to clear up the traffic here at this point. Is this not a 4-lane going through here? All right, looks like this is a 4-lane here, but this is only this might be a 3-lane. All right, let's go ahead and we will replace this with a 4-lane road. Can I do that? Oh no, I'm going to lose buildings everywhere if I do that. Do I want to try to get another lane going around? We could sneak a road going out through here. I do own out to here, so I could make another interchange and try to get traffic maybe going around to this building. But boy, interchanges are not my thing here. Let's see, what would this look like here? I think that would be a little bit too much for what we're trying to do. We could kind of snap that in here like so. All right, this is probably going to get messy. But we're going to put it on pause. We're going to I don't want to delete too far back, so I don't want to... Don't know if that'll affect me from being able to use that. So we're going to get rid of all of this. I think these I put in a while ago. A medium capacity. Is this going to be... This might be even better. Seems smaller. Alright, I'm going to take a chance on deleting this. If I can't attach to that, then we'll have to buy this area, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and snap this in. Slope too steep. Okay, so I'm going to do some landscaping, I think. Brush strength, put it to 100, put that there. And we're just going to raise this whole area up. Luckily, landscaping doesn't charge you here, which is nice to know. Alright, so now can we get put in here? Are you going to tell me again you're too much? Okay, we'll put that in. Let's go ahead and buy... wait, where are we here? We will buy this one right here. That way I can delete this road back a little bit more and tie it in. Let's go ahead and delete this. And then we'll delete this. And this. This and this. Alright, highway. I think these are just 2 lanes. So we'll go ahead and just tie that in like so. And then we'll do the same here. This is going to look kind of weird. I don't want to delete this further back because then I'll have to move this all around. Some I'll have to come back and tie up later on. Again, it's my first city, so it's like I'll come back and fix this later on. We'll figure it out, right? Will I ever? We'll see. We shall see. All right, let's unpause it. All this traffic should snap into where it kind of needs to go. All right, so I think, do I want to make one major intersection? I think making one intersection here would probably be better. So yeah, let's go with a 4-lane road. Can't get rid of that building. Can I move that building a little bit? Wait. Relocate. Can I get that more over here? Good. Okay, let's go back to here. 4-lane. And let's do a snappy snap. Or a curvy curve. At least get that out to there. And then do like here. Up to here. Wait, overlapping what items? What are we overlapping there? Is that a cemetery? Oh, man. Did not see that there. Alright. Oh, delete that back a little bit. All right, we'll have to come out to here. Not the way I wanted to, but I did not know that this was here. Is that info panel? Old cemetery ruins. Okay, so I can't. Go figure. All right, so now what we want is we're gonna need a 2-lane road, and you're gonna tie into that, and then you are gonna tie into. That looks terrible. There's got to be a better way to do that. I'm sure I'm not doing it properly. All right, and then we'll turn off the traffic lights here and also get rid of the crosswalks. There as well. I think traffic is trying to get itself sorted out here. But that road looks kind of weird. Do I need lights here? I think I'll leave lights here for now. And see how that goes. Crosswalks. I don't see many pedestrians as of yet. So we'll see if we'll get more people using this. It looks like this traffic is starting to kind of clear out here. And we'll see if some of this traffic coming in will eventually maybe start wanting to use this entryway in here. And this traffic hasn't fixed itself out as of yet. Traffic 101. Alright, so we got all the residentials moved in here, and we still got more people, we got more residents coming on in. We do need some more commercial demand. Maybe put some commercial buildings on this little road right here. And that's bringing that down quite a bit. How did our... Yeah, our industrial area is looking pretty good. All right. So, yeah, this seems like we need more residents coming on in. And looks like traffic is backing up. Again, everyone's trying to come into here. So why are people coming down here wanting to get into town there instead of trying to get into town through here, which traffic is backing up again? Yeah, subways. If I only had a way, I guess I gotta start building it somewhere. So a substation is what they said I need to do. Or a yard. And they said I need to put the yard where I got lots of space. Terminal, subway yard. Rail yard that contains warehouses and facilities for subway train handling and maintenance can be upgraded with extra tracks. A rail yard that contains warehouse and facility. Is this above ground? That's above. Wait, what's this one? $120,200. Well, we got our farm here, so we don't want to get involved with that. Maybe in here would be the best spot. But I'm looking at the way the train tracks go. Because obviously I probably want to get more people taking the train from there. And probably getting over here to the industrial area. So probably the tracks going more in that general area. Does require a road. The road needs to be on that side. maybe just snap it in here? Why is it overlapping anything? Can't do it there because then the tracks to the left would interfere with the farm. Oh, the power lines. I see. It's the power lines causing some issues there. Man, it's always something. I mean, I could just move the power lines. You would think I could move the power lines. All right, where else could I put... Well, maybe just put it alongside here. No, that won't work either. That's in the way of the farm. Then we got the original railroad tracks. Well, yeah, the best spot is here, so I think I'm going to do something with the electrical. So let's go ahead. I'm going to... overlapping. Let's go ahead and... Well, let's pause the game because I don't want to tick off too many people because they're going to lose electrical. Hopefully I can get electrical around... Yeah, hopefully we can get it around these buildings here. Alright, so we rerouted that. Alright, let's unpause the game again. Alright, subways. And then rotate that like so. Is that snapping in? Is that going to be enough room for the tracks on both sides? That is going to be the tricky thing, right? That leaves me with 176,000. Now I am losing cash. Lovely. Always love losing cash. What's going on here? Do I have stoplights here? I do not. It's just traffic. Is anyone using... No one's really using this yet. Everyone's trying to use this. Well, we got people that are using the bridge. That's good. Yeah, it does look like this is what's backing me up here. Although I'm not sure what this guy's waiting for. You would think upgrading this road, because I got parking on one side, by upgrading to a 4-lane, was it a 4-lane with no parking? 4-lane road that allows traffic in both directions. Why? Yeah, I'm just going to lose buildings on either side if I do that. How is it where I got a 3-lane road with parking on one side? Why can't I upgrade that to a 4-lane road with no parking on the side? You think that would be like the same width just about, but no, I'm gonna lose some buildings if I do that. This is just a 2-lane. I'm going to upgrade that to a 4-lane. And how many buildings am I going to lose on this side here? All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. New people will move in. But let's see if that helps out the traffic with the rotary and everything. It's got to be done. People move back in, right? Yeah, it looks like they're going to mosey on back in anyways. Then hopefully that'll free up the traffic, because now it's just backing up everywhere. Isn't there a way to move buildings? I placed the first version. I thought you could. I don't know if you can move buildings that are already, if they're not, like, you can focus and you can toggle traffic routes. I can move, like, service buildings like this. I can relocate, but you can't move these type of buildings. Might be a mod for that. But you know what? We just upgrade this road, and these buildings would come back in, hopefully. And hopefully sooner rather than later. Now by opening this up, although... still get people trying to cross here, which is frustrating, because we got a crosswalk or a pathway over the top. But after you upgrade things, it takes a while for the AI traffic to realize, oh, there's a new road here. We'll figure that out. My money is going down like a rocket. Population's going down. And I got a demand for more residential areas. Traffic still hasn't figured itself out here. We got some traffic now is starting to use this, which is good. So we'll have to give this a little bit more time after upgrading this road here, and give a chance for this to all kind of clear out. And fingers crossed it will. Yeah, so residential area is what I need to kind of get going. Oh, this is starting to move. That is starting to move. So yeah, railroad over here. I'm thinking, oh, look how high that is. That's going to be rough. What is this building? 'Cause that's probably going to need to be moved. Road maintenance. Vehicles in use. 10 out of 10. Okay, so... yeah, that's going to need to be moved, and I'm going to need to add more vehicles to that. Let's go ahead and relocate that. And we'll put it... yeah, we'll put it right there. Upgrades. It says place, but where? Oh, just click on it. Okay, I was trying to add another building. So now what does that do? 10 out of 15 working. Might need a bigger building for that. I'm a little bit nervous about the subways now. So the first one I want to put in would be somewhere over here. So if I go to... how much money am I losing now? I'm losing lots of cash. And people are fleeing. As they should, because this town has got some issues. Especially traffic. If I turn on my traffic issues, that would probably make my population go back up. But I want to try to make it a little bit more challenging. And I think I probably made it too challenging. Well, we got a whole bunch of space over here. We could just take like a 4-lane road here. And we will Maybe from here. And then tie that right into there. And then what we can do, this house is, says it's abandoned, right? But it says residence 2. Maybe they're not happy because we just put a 4-lane road here. Well, you're going to have to deal with it. Nope, that's not what we want just yet. So what do we want here? 2-lane road that features parking, right? I think we'll put a couple of these in. Nope, not replace. And then we'll put another one in. I don't want to make it too crowded here. And let's go ahead and... Oh, I want to go here. Traffic lights. Let's get rid of the traffic lights there. Move the traffic lights there. And there. All right, let's go to here and residential. So adding residential, people are going to get a lot of traffic coming on into here. That's going down rather quick. Well, I'm losing tons of money. I don't think I can tax people more. I don't think they'd be happy with that. Well, I want to bump everything up to 16%. Also, where is services, transportation? Revenue fees. Isn't there a way to, like, increase the bus ticket prices? Do I have to click on this? Employees 50 out of 50, air pollution, noise. Is there not a way to increase the price of the bus tickets? Apparently not. Alright, so what's still going on here? Alright, so we're still... I think what I need to do for here is... I'm going to make this a 3-lane here, because I got people coming off here just wanting to go here. So if I make this a 3-lane... Alright, so I'll have to move... This will have to get moved a little bit. And now that is not connected. Wait, don't need that. Or that. Alright, so back to here. 3-lane, replace... So now people that are coming off here, if they still want to go right, they can do. So adding this here, we're not getting too much traffic backed up into here. Maybe a little bit. Okay, maybe quite a bit. Oh boy, let's get rid of the traffic lights here. Because I don't have much traffic backed up here or coming this way. I need this traffic to flow. It's not backed up too bad, but it's in the school zone that's being backed up. So let's get that moving. Boy, even though I raise taxes, I am losing cash. I am terrible at this. So do we get more residents moving in? We do. But boy, already we got more people still trying to move in. So let's put in some European style here. And here. More people means more taxes. Oh, so you got to do it via the bus line. Ah, there we go. Let's raise the price up to 12 on that one. And then we'll do $12 on this one. So you got to do it by individual line, I guess. All right, population is going up. Oh, the one thing I haven't checked on in a while, water uses. Water available. All right, we got plenty of water. Electrical is starting to get a little bit low. Getting a little bit low on the electrical. How is this doing here? Now that we got a 4-lane going through here. There are traffic lights here. Let's get rid of those. No more traffic at the rotary. And this might be slowly clearing up. I do have traffic lights here just because I do have a lot of traffic this way, and this way. Wait, are you trying to turn left? I thought I had no left-hand turns here. Yeah, there's no... What? There's no left-hand turns here. We got cars turning left. And traffic is backed up quite a ways. All right. Sewer was low also. Wait, where was the sewer treatment? No, sewer is fine. The amount of sewer currently being sent out of the city for processing by sewer. Oh, this is the amount of sewer being exported. Oh. Where is that facility? I think it's over here somewhere. Hazardous waste. Landfill. That's the coal. Water treatment plant. Is there... advanced filtering system? That's water. Where's my, what is this over here? Recycling center. Is it the water treatment plant? What is this? Provides increased process capable of the facility. But that's for water. Increases sewage purification rate. Yeah, that's what we want to do. I may have to take out a loan, which I got told I probably don't take out loans. The amount of sewage currently being sent out of the city for processing, buying sewage service from other city incurs a cost. Advanced water pump station. Well, hopefully by placing that down, because this is costing us, I think. Oh no, never mind. Wait. Okay, so never mind. It's in the green. The arrow is all the way to the right, but it says we are not transporting any. I think. Yeah, sewage export 0. Yeah, I read that wrong. But amount of water currently being imported or exported 0. Well, that's on there now. But boy, I got to bring in some cash, don't I? Even though we're bringing in more and more residents and we're taxing the heck out of people, it's not going well for me currently. Waterfront property, we got a whole bunch of it, so let's go ahead and pop it on in here. And then we will also put some more medium density in here. This over here, I'm probably going to leave like office space and such. Yeah, I misread the water treatment. I saw the arrow all the way to the right, so I thought I was exporting a lot, but really we're hardly ever using it. So traffic here, I got stoplights there, so I got to keep that in mind. Got rid of the stoplights there, so no traffic is backing up there. What is going on here? Why we got a traffic jam? Why aren't you moving? Oh, you're trying to get into the apartment complex. All right, we got no more traffic backed up there. It's just really this section in here is just causing a whole bunch of trouble because people are trying to come into here to park their cars, which they have parking available. That's fine. But it's almost like we're giving them priority. And I do have parking. Well, I do got parking over here. How are we doing on the parking? Hardly any people are using that parking over there. Boy, the money is 16,000. I'm losing 16,000 an hour. All right, we're going to bump taxes up quite a bit here. Even commercial, I'm going to raise up to 20%. So the demand is going down for commercial after raising taxes. All right, I'm almost breaking even. Raise tax up to 25%. Let's see if people want to move in with taxes at 25%. That'll probably slow down people trying to come on in. All right, so industrial, we got more industrial wanted. My industrial area is starting to get a little bit clogged, but now with the power lines not there, I can add some industrial. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill this in up to there. And there, that demand's going down. Yeah, offices, I think I taxed them a little bit too much. Sorry, commercial too much because that went down to absolutely nothing. But now I'm making $13,000 an hour. High taxes. Yes, we do have high taxes. That is a problem. Building just upgraded over here, which I don't know what that means. And looks like our traffic here is starting to thin out. All right, this may be starting to slowly clear up, but we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, they're all trying to come in this way now. That's a 4-lane, that's a 4-lane, that's a 4-lane. This is still just a 2-lane. But this is all going down to residential. Why is there a semi-truck rolling through here? They're taking the shorter way. I do see a lot of ambulance services. Is my... where is that? Is that at full capacity? Employees, patients, vehicles in use, 10 out of 10. Alright, so I may need another hospital, and I think getting one over here probably would be a good idea. Turn my taxes down. The problem is, if I turn my taxes down, I'm not making any money currently right now. So, turning my taxes down, yeah, it would allow more growth, but at the same time, I need some money coming in. I understand what you're saying, and for commercial, I may have to do that here in just a second. But I'm trying to find right now a good spot for... Good spot for an ambulance area. You know what, maybe I'll just pop an ambulance area into here. Alright, well... Taxation, commercial... Alright, let's drop that back down to 12% and see if I can get some more commercial in here. Now we got a traffic problem. You get rid of one traffic area, another traffic area pops up. I may put this back on vanilla traffic just for a while, just to clear up a lot of situations, but it's kind of hard to tell where your problems are going to be unless you have that turned off. I could upgrade this road. Well, no, I couldn't because I don't actually have any money currently. So I turned down commercial taxes, so I thought that would rise up rather quick. Let's go ahead and we will get more medium density. Let's pop one in here. Ooh, all the traffic is cleared out here. So eventually this will clean up. But I'm not sure why we're having a whole bunch of traffic backing up here still. I think once it gets flowing, it'll be fine. Can I upgrade it even though I don't have the money? And I don't have the money to upgrade anything. Because we're in the negative. I got demand for nothing. Even though I knocked down commercial taxes quite a bit. Offices, let's knock down offices to like 9%. Commercial, 9%. Residential will knock back down to 15%. Industrial, I'll keep industrial where it is for now. But now I'm probably losing $30,000 a month. Vehicles in use 4 out of 3. How's that possible? Yeah, I think I could turn off the vehicle, go back to vanilla traffic for a while. Because I think I was doing fine before I turned that on. And I don't know if traffic is what's causing a lot of my issues. I'm pretty sure people are not happy with the traffic. Let's see. High taxes, high crime risk. Yeah, because ambulances and police cannot get to where they need to be. Actually, traffic is only a -1, even though it looks as bad as it is. So let me go in and... Oh, that's the wrong button. Well, let's go in and actually just turn that back on to vanilla. So we're going to see a lot of traffic despawning here pretty soon. And eventually we can get rid of, take care of all of the ambulance services, police services. How's everything going over here? I haven't checked on this over here in a while. A lot of people are coming in from this way and going into here. So we got a little traffic backing up here, but overall, it's not that bad. But soon, a lot of this stuff is going to start to despawn. Yeah, traffic over here seems fine right now. So I got a lot of demand for residential, but even though I lower taxes on commercial, nothing is wanting to come in as of yet. All right, well, we'll put more of these in over here. I want offices to go in there. And yeah, let's go ahead and put in, well, try to leave room open for a garage once I can afford it. So population now is going back up 300 per hour. New office, new careers, new, I don't know what that said, but it said a lot of things. So yeah, the crime risk is not looking good. I would say put in a police station, but I don't have any cash currently to do so. I don't really have that many problems with waiting. Oh, that's waiting for a hearse. Where is the crime problem coming in? I don't see any indication of a crime problem. But I mean, ambulance services, yes, that's a problem. All right, so we got some office space now being in demand, which is good. Do I want to put some offices? Where's a good place for some offices? On a main road is not a great idea. We could put some offices over by the oceanfront properties. Maybe along here would be a good spot for it. So we'll throw one in here. Not up at the corner, but we'll throw one there. And we'll throw in one over here. Don't need to put down too many. Yeah, because that's going to go down rather quick. I'm losing so much cash. It's ridiculous. But hopefully, by turning the traffic back to vanilla, we shall see. Yeah, maybe increase the bus lines again. Although the amount of people using the buses now have dropped quite a bit. So, but are people complaining about the bus prices? High crime risk, again, which I'm not really sure. Traffic is a -3. Unreliable healthcare coverage. I think it's because the traffic was backed up and the ambulances could not get to where they need to go. But hopefully that'll clear up. High crime risk, high taxes, -6. Yeah, so a lot of people are not complaining about the bus tickets prices. So let's I'm gonna bump it up to 15. Although I don't think it helped out too much, but every little bit eventually we'll get there. This one's probably still able. Bump it up to 15. I don't know what the norm is for bus prices, so usually you play games long enough, it's like, okay, you finally start to find a threshold of what you charge people for certain things, and eventually you figure it out. We don't have... Oh, we do got traffic lights here. Let's get rid of the traffic lights here. So you're coming off there and going in there. Yeah, I think I need traffic lights here. I think the one thing I probably shouldn't have here are crosswalks, though. Because I don't need people crossing there. I don't see a lot of people trying to cross there, but we'll see how that goes. I did turn this back on vanilla, right? Vanilla default, yeah. So that should eventually, hopefully, clear itself out. Do I have traffic lights down here? I do not. And let's go ahead and get rid of the traffic crosswalk there. So, I mean, if people want to get from this side to this side, they'll have to cross here, go over here, and cross here, I guess. Office space. More people want office space. Maybe put offices... Can we put offices across the road here? We can. It's going to look kind of weird here, but... maybe they'll flatten the land out when they move on in. Alright, so offices. That's good. How are we doing on taxes here? Well, it's getting a little bit better. Boy, office demand all of a sudden is going way up. Which means more jobs, which is good. Well, we could put offices in here. Put a little building there. Wait, there's a park here. How you're letting me put an office there, I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, we'll put you here. Put you there. Right in the middle of all this high density housing. It'll be a short little trip for some people. Traffic is backing up. Yeah, I turned it back to vanilla. I don't think I'm quite ready for a new player in the game. I don't think I'm quite ready for having traffic at where it doesn't despawn. I think it's a little bit too much. How are you doing on... Alright, so yeah, we got a lot of... I don't think I can upgrade this again, although I don't have the money, right? Vehicles in use, 5 out of 10. Why only 5 out of 10? Oh, this is Hearst. This is, yeah, so 7 out of 10. So they're in use. I think with the traffic clearing up a little bit, we'll start working on this a little bit more, hopefully. All right, so offices seem to be good. Residential, yeah, how are we doing on the money? Still negative $20,000 an hour. All right, so let's just go ahead with... with more of you. Let's put one in here. One in here. I do have some waterfront property, so we're going to go ahead and just do that here, here. And there. We'll just do regular housing here and here. Hopefully one can kind of fit there. Oh yeah, that's taking care of a lot of the demand already. More office space is required. Let's put some offices over here. And some over there. So loads of people coming in, but I'm losing a lot of cash still. How are we doing on the buses here? Yeah, so people are starting to use the buses a lot less. There's not a demand on the buses. I think I'm raising the prices too high because now no people... We were up in the 80 percentile on a couple of these lines, and now it's down to 12%. So now I'm running buses for no particular reason. Let's drop that down to $10 again. And see if people start using the bus. If they don't use the bus, that means they're using their cars, which means traffic is going to get worse. I didn't even get a chance to even do my subways because I'm losing so much cash. What's another financial way to bring in some money? So, taxes, service fees, service trade. Surplus from city services can be traded with surrounding cities in exchange for additional income. Visitors can use the city healthcare service, and vacancies in schools can get filled by students from other cities. Surplus fresh water. So why aren't we getting... I don't think our school system is being used that much, although I haven't checked on it recently. Oh, wait, where am I here? Need to be over here. How are we doing at the college? Yeah, so I got plenty of space in college. High school, we're only half full. And grade school, oh, we are maxed out at the grade school. I kind of need another grade school, don't I? Can I bring in? So, I mean, my water and sewage treatment plant is too much for what we have. Too bad I can't bring some in. Is that an option to bring some in? So you got export, but I don't see a way to bring in import. I have a capability of doing 416,000, and we're only doing 77,000. Water availability, water trade is at 0. Is there a way to trade water? I think that's kind of like an automatic thing, I would guess. So production of oil, yes. Surplus, we got a surplus of oil. Are we shipping out the oil? Surplus processing. Oil drilling deficit. Deficit is a lack of production of resources. Do I have a deficit? Don't think so. I have a deficit in livestock. We're doing fine on grain. Are we importing timber? So I kind of need like a forest production, I guess, for the city. How are we doing on the money after adjusting everything? Well, it's looking a little bit better, but I'm still losing cash, and I need... so I think it's... I probably am going to have to take out a loan, which kind of sucks. People said don't take out loans, but... monthly cost is 67. Monthly cost is 760. That's extreme. I may regret this, but we're going to take out a loan. And I think we're going to add in a crematorium for some reason. I don't think this one over here is doing bad. Wait, where is it again? That comes in here. Crematorium should be here. Vehicles in use 10 out of 10. Upgrade. Increases the speed at which remains can be processed. More space for Hearst. We'll do that. So now we got... Yeah, we don't have many deceased there, but that is now 15 vehicles. Do I want to add another one? Because we're going to be... Let's just add another one. Take care of it now while I got the money. Production's not meeting... Wait, did I say electrical is not meeting our requirements? Ooh, that's going to be a problem. It is. I'm getting low on electrical. Is there upgrades? Focus. Relocate. Traffic. So I don't think there's any upgrades for the coal plant. Alright, so what do we got here that we can do here? Transform station. A small coal plant. Wind turbine. 0 to 6 megawatts. This does 20 megawatts. Not happy. A lot of people are not happy about the coal plant going on in, but deal with it. And we will attach that to that. Now, if we look at our electrical, that's good. So now we're not importing. Was that part of the problem? No, it wasn't. All right, so hopefully we'll be exporting some electrical now. We have an overabundance of electricity. Well, yeah, I just put down another power plant, so that's gonna that's gonna do it. What is that for? Burnt down. Well, that's not what you want to see. Let's go ahead and we'll demolish that then. That may cause some problems. We don't want people to see that. All right, so we got more requests for office space. Waiting for a Hearst. Yes, we got more Hearst on the go. I probably should have put a crematorium down here, and that probably would have solved a lot of this issue. I haven't even done like district stuff yet either. Let's see, traffic cleared up there, but then again, I'm back on vanilla traffic. Yeah, we don't have many people using the buses either. 422 people coming in per hour, which is back up. But financially, I haven't figured out the financial side of things yet. So I don't know exactly what's going on there. Okay, so again, I did see natural resources. We got more farmland here. What I would like to do is... Wait, what was I low on? I forgot kind of what I'm doing here. Did I have any livestock? This is doing grain, right? Yeah, that's doing grain. This is doing... what's this doing here? That's doing vegetables. And that's doing cotton. Alright, how about we put in a livestock over here. We'll pop it in right there. Can I see the overlay of the farmland? That would be good. Train track doesn't quite help out too much, but... All right, hopefully we'll start, we'll start making some money from the chickens over here. So, livestock. They'll get to work, hopefully. All right, we'll put that to use. All right, I'm losing $20,000 an hour. Another elementary school is what we do need, though, right? That is kind of crucial. And maybe we'll just pop it in. Do I just want to pop it in anywhere? Oh, I hate to say that. But maybe... Maybe somewhere over in here. Let's go ahead and put a road. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a 4-lane. In off of... Can we come off of there? Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll hitch it back up to there. And then we'll go into educational, small elementary school. And we'll pop that into there. Let's turn off the traffic lights over here. And also get rid of the crosswalks that are there. Crosswalks. Why can't I get rid of those crosswalks? And why do I got multiple ones there? There we go. We got rid of them. And stoplights. Let's get rid of those as well. A garage. Yes, I did want to put in a garage. Again, where was that? That was under traffic, parking. That's kind of large. We'll put the parking garage right here. Right next to all the offices that are going on in. Now I'm losing $26,000 an hour. I lowered my taxes on the commercial, but I guess it's not low enough. High crime risk, high taxes. I mean, industrial is up quite a bit. Let me lower industrial just a tad, and residential a tad. You know what? Residential... I think residential I'll keep there, because we got plenty of residential demand. Office space seems to be fine. Industrial might be, like I said, a little bit too high. But people are concerned about the high crime risk. Wait. Do I have a police station anywhere? Fire and rescue. I do got a police station here. But apparently, I probably should... Is there a way to upgrade that? Upgrade. We'll upgrade that. Why did I get thumbs down for upgrading the police station? And also we will put one... Maybe over here. There, we'll put one over here, and that way they got a good amount of coverage. So over here should be pretty well covered. This one over here should be pretty well covered. Okay, we'll see how that goes here. So high crime risk is at -9. We'll see what that does. And vehicles in use 0 out of 6. Probably got to get some workers in here first of all, although we already got 18 employees. I don't wonder why they said high crime risk, though, because we don't actually have anything showing. Okay, we got a lot of stuff in the red, but how is all this stuff in the red here when we just upgraded this? Yeah, the cops are going on patrol over here. All right. But I don't see anyone reporting crimes, though. We don't got any notifications going on over here. We got a little bit of a traffic problem going on here. A little bit of a traffic problem there. But I got no notifications over any of the houses saying it's getting worse. Yeah, this bus stop area probably wasn't the best place to put it right in the middle of all this. Can I make this a bigger rotary? That's already a large roundabout. Can I make this... Can I upgrade this as 3 lanes? I don't know what that is. That's an office building. Overlapping items. It's trying to upgrade. How do you upgrade the rotary to it? Wait, isn't the rotary already a 3-lane? 1, 2, 3. I think it already is a 3-lane. It's the traffic coming off here that won't merge that well. I would say get rid of the rotary and maybe put in a stoplight. Alright, so we got a lot of pedestrians here. And they are probably clogging up. Alright, so no crosswalks here. And maybe put in the stoplights like... maybe I'll just let that run for a bit and see what happens. I don't know, losing $30,000 an hour, and I got told, so I'm doing something majorly wrong, because people said, oh, it's kind of easy to make money in City Skylines. I'm not doing something right. All right, so now we're starting to get finally some more demand for commercial, which is good. So let's go ahead and get some commercial buildings in here. Let's put some commercial buildings in here. Let's see, we need probably some more commercial. Yeah, we don't have a whole bunch of commercial over here. Let's put a couple commercial buildings in for these residents. I don't know if anything can fit in these little areas, but we'll try. Maybe add a little bit more commercial over there. Oh, and the demand went down pretty darn quick. So I probably overdid it. We do have some demand for more office space. Do got offices over here. Let's put more offices over here. All right, that is going down. Another thing that's going down is needing for ambulances or hearse. I think we got that caught up, which is good. So yeah, I'm not going to put any residential here because I want this to be for our service areas. Also, I probably should put down, while I got some money, because that is going away rather fast, just a fire department over here, because the other fire department is kind of a ways off. So we're going to put one down there, make them kind of happy about that. Yeah, I can have bike lanes. I would need to... where are the bike lanes here? Double bike lane. So I don't know what that would do for us. It's only $56. Let's put in some bike lanes. I think that gets rid of the parking. And we'll put it around this facility here. I don't know if... are the bikes on the road? Is that causing some of the problems? Overlaps. Overlaps what? Oh, I think it overlaps the... might be overlapping, for some reason, the crosswalk area. Alright, so we got some bike lanes down. Maybe put some more... but that gets rid of all the parking I had on the side of the road, so maybe they'll start using... how full is this one? Alright, we got plenty of parking still in this area. The other parking building is here. I mean, I could increase the parking fee, but until we start getting maxed out, I'm not going to be too worried about it. So maybe the bikers will start using it, not be on the road. Have no idea. So yeah, we have overabundance of electricity, so they're selling it, but I'm still losing $20,000 a month. Service upkeeps is rather high, so maybe... let's see, roads, we'll keep that one up. Electricity, water and sewage, let's lower that one down. Let's lower the budget by quite a bit. So we're not trading any water. So hopefully by lowering that budget there... boy, I don't think that did a whole lot for me, did it? Garbage management, education, fire and rescue, police, transportation, parks. Communications. How do I know how communications are doing here? Network quality is high. Telecom coverage is high. Well, it says good. Yeah, we are covering pretty much everything. If I were to lower the budget to half, or we'll put it at 70%. All right, so a little bit out here is not covered, but we're still covering everything, I think. I think we're doing fine there. If people start complaining, then we'll figure it out. Water, how are we still doing on water and sewage treatment? I could probably lower that even more on the water. All right, we'll lower the budget on the water as low as I can. Service fees. We'll increase those service fees on the water. Actually, you know what? Communications, because we got such good... we don't have a service fee on that, do we? Electrical, we got some service fees there. We'll raise it up a little bit more. Budget, I will lower a little bit. I know we're selling some, but we got too much. All right, how does that do in the budget? All right, so now I'm only losing 5,000 an hour. What else do we have? I don't want to do anything with anything else because everything else seems to be running fine. I mean, are the roads... Roads seem to be good. So maybe I can lower the budget on the roads just a little bit. So yeah, we only got 272 parked cars out of 760. So maybe on the road budget, I'll lower that down to like 80% and see what happens. But it seems like that would do quite a bit, but now we're only losing 5,000 a month. The city is incredibly noisy. That's what they always say. Doesn't feel safe going out in town with all the crime. But no one is reporting crime, though, so I don't quite get that. We got 6 out of 6 cars patrolling on that one. And this one over here, we got 12 out of 12 cars patrolling. And yet they feel like the crime rate is an issue. Not sure why. I mean, I can see some areas that are in the red. So reliable mail service is doing good. Taxes, they're still complaining about taxes a little bit. High water fees, -1. Well, that's okay. High crime risk, though, is a -5. I mean... I can upgrade for how much? 18,000. All right, so now we just doubled the amount of cars going, patrolling cars there, so that should help out quite a bit. I mean, I guess that was worth it. Abundance of entertainment, spacious homes. All right, yeah, I do need more residential areas, but the thing is, I'm starting to run out of space. I'm nervous about expanding into here and making a lot of residential areas. But I didn't touch nothing, and all of a sudden demand for low density is going down. But let's go ahead and get ourselves a 4-lane. Oh, I was going to go straight up, but I can't. That's an old cemetery. All right, so we will go... Yeah, let's just go in a straight line. Oh, that'd be a busy... Kind of an odd angle. But I want traffic to be able to come off and then be able to use that interchange over there. So I don't want too close either. So let's go at a weird angle like so. And then maybe come over here for just a 2-lane. And what we're going to do is just... Oops. And then another one coming off and do this. It's going to be interesting how they do the landscaping over here themselves, but we'll see what they do. So let's go to here and... But the demand for residential is just going back and forth, so I'm trying to figure out which one I should be building here. But let's go with these. How are you guys going to landscape this? I'm interested. I am interested. Oh, I see. You're going to just dig right into the side of the mountain? Okay. Well, you guys can start building in there. And now we got demand for nothing. How's my taxes? I'm back to negative 10,000. Ugh. It's looking terrible. Terrible. Well, let's throw some more offices down there. And a little bit there. Alright, so now I have a demand for, well, nothing. Basically. Let's see how our chicken farm is doing. Companies store both and input resources. Okay. Vehicles in use 0 out of 5. Storage is nearly empty. They are bringing in 11,000 a month, so we'll see what they do. But unfortunately, looking at my money situation, I'm losing 5,000 a month. What's my how are we doing on the loan, by the way? Interest rate. How is this? How much I got left on the loan? Total loan is $1 million. Am I paying that back? Do I have to pay it back myself, or is it taken out? I think it says monthly cost $67,000, so that's where a lot of my money is going. So I assume it's taking it back out. I don't want to mess with the taxes too much. Services I looked at. Production. Yeah, so we're not importing livestock anymore. Coal is probably something I should be looking at because we got coal power plants. All right, so we got more demand for some residential. Let's go ahead and we'll pop one in Pop some in there. And we'll pop some in there. Start building that out. More people means more taxes, I hope. But yeah, I'm still losing $6,000 a month. How we doing? Yeah, so lowering the bus ticket prices, people are using them again. So I'd rather keep it to where the buses are getting used, because if they're not, then they're just out there. This line right here is not getting used at all. Which one is line number 3? Line number 3 comes into the schools. All right, yeah, this is just coming in to the schools, going out and around here along all these residential areas, but no one's using them? Passenger 1. So are all these people just like, I guess these people don't need a bus at all? Maybe if I put more residential areas over here, they might start using it. How about if we do this before I run out of cash completely? And make sure that we don't have... Okay, you didn't put down traffic lights there. You don't have traffic lights there. Let's go ahead and we're going to put all old residential buildings here. Actually, just come out to here. Well, I mean, as much as I'm trying, now I'm only losing $2,000 a month. It's getting. I'm trying to learn, but I'm not sure if I'm doing it correctly. One thing we do have here that we could use is a forest area. So let's go to here and we'll do forest. Or maybe put it... I mean, a good place would be out here. Oh, now I'm in the positive. I'm making $400 a month. I would like to buy this, but I don't think I have the money to do so. It would cost me $157,000 to buy that. Well, all right. I mean, I guess... All right, we're just going to put one down here for now. All right, you guys can start cutting down some trees and hopefully make some profit from the forest area. All right, well, I'm in the green, which is good. People are happy again. So, let's see. -1 for traffic. Water fees -1. I'm going to keep that there. High taxes is what they're still complaining about. But yeah, we're kind of going up and down of either making money or losing money. And by the way, after I put in the bike lanes over here, anyone using the bike lanes? I do not see anyone using the bike lanes. I mean, there might be. As for traffic, do we have any traffic problems? Again, we're back on vanilla. Oh. Alright, so maybe here might be a place I need to put in traffic lights. Why is the traffic so high here? Let me upgrade this to a 4-lane. Because that way I'll have 1 lane turning right, 1 lane turning left, instead of just everyone clogging up 1 lane. And by having 2 lanes going up here, maybe that will solve some of the problem. Why do I have a grain? Oh, that's a dump truck? Why are you coming down here? I think that will solve some of the problem with the traffic here. I think. And the crosswalk, there's not many people there, so I'm going to leave it as is. Alright, got more demand for low density. So let's go ahead and put in some more low density areas. Oh wait, did I fulfill... Yes, I did fill that in. So let's go ahead and put some more in over here. And maybe just pop some in here. There, that demand will go down. All right, now I'm making $5,000 an hour, so I'm kind of going in a positive direction, I think. Again, I'm not sure about the loan, if the loan's slowly getting paid off, or... I think I have to, when it says repay loan, I gotta repay the loan off myself. Yeah, so that's... I got to repay the loan off myself. So I'm burning through the money little by little. Making $10,000 a month now. Okay. See traffic there. So low density is kind of being the thing now. But people are still complaining about high taxes. Okay, so reliable mail service is good. Wealth is +6. But they are complaining about taxes. It does seem to be commercial. I'm going to lower commercial just a little bit more. And maybe industrial just a little bit more, because I don't have any demand for those. Offices does come and go. So lower that just a little bit. Residential I'm going to leave there for now. if we weren't getting demand for residential, I would probably drop that also. But we'll see. Oh, industrial is starting to come back in. Sell some of your abundance of electricity. I thought we were. So I don't. How do you export it though? Oh, so no, we are exporting it. We are exporting 231 kilowatts. But I did lower the electrical usage. So we are exporting it. But I probably need to upgrade that because we are getting kind of close to our... We're at our limit. So maybe I'll upgrade the electrical. Let's put that up to... Let me put that back up to 100%. But we are exporting it. I don't know how much we're getting for it, but we are exporting it. Does it show me in the financial? So fees, export. I'm getting 829 for exporting it. Water, we're not exporting any water whatsoever. But that's neither here nor there, I guess. I'm back. Boy, it's kind of funny how it goes from one spectrum to another. I was making 10,000, now I'm losing 10,000 a month. Although I just upgraded how much electrical we're using. Do I have any more space for industrial? I'm going to need another industrial area, it looks like. But where can I put it where people would be okay with it? I guess over here would not be a bad place for it. The oil people may not like it too much. But we got this whole area over here. I will make a 4-lane road. Actually, I might as well go right out to here. And then kind of go at an odd angle to here. I will connect to that because I'm not really sure what I know what this, if I can use this or not. But we'll do that, and I want to leave the space open in case I want to use a train for something. But go ahead, you can use all that if you want. All right, commercial is starting to make an appearance. Not a whole lot, but it's making an appearance. Yeah, well, I mean, it is saying that we have an abundance of electricity, but as we saw, it does actually show you that we are... we're exporting now $32,000 a month in electricity. Or I don't know if it's by a month or an hour. But I did up it to 100%. I don't think people are complaining about the price of electricity, so I'm going to bump electricity up to 115 or 116, see what happens. See if any people complain about that price. All right, high electrical fees at -1. So I may have to drop that back down just a bit. But overall, people are happy with that. And yeah, I'm still in the negative on the money, but hopefully once these buildings get put up and they start paying taxes, maybe that will do something for me. So we need more. More of these. All right, that demand's going to go down. Now I'm making 5,000 positive again, which is good. How is traffic doing here? Oh yeah, now we got no traffic coming off of there. Yeah, this seems to be doing a little bit better. I just saw a lot of arrows going up, which is good. They're hitting level 2, which means they'll start paying more taxes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that they will. All right, so let's see. High taxes. Yeah, the one thing that's a real negative is the high taxes. We're almost... boy, it's taken me a long time to go from a busy town... wait, next step, is a busy town, or am I going to be going to a big town? But that will unlock more high-density buildings, although we're not getting a demand on high-density buildings. Traffic is backing up here. Wait, we don't have stoplights here, do we? I mean, people are moving in, so that could be causing a little bit of the problem. Do I need more? I don't think I need more parking. Because these kind of houses have their own parking area. Yeah, traffic is starting to back up here. Do I want to get rid of the stoplight here? Because I got no traffic here, very little traffic here. Let's see what happens if I get rid of the traffic lights there. Well, I'm getting like a lot of people. Looks like they're turning around for, or changing a different lane or something. Next, I got no traffic going this way, no traffic coming up, no traffic coming down, and we're backing up here, so... Once this frees up a little bit, maybe I should take traffic light off of there. Yeah, look at all the traffic coming in here. Probably the people moving in, be my guess. I would say, because I got the room, I could put in a rotary here. All right, we got a rotary in there. That should make things a little bit better. Of course, it's going to take a second for the AI traffic to figure it out. Now, I don't like putting stops. I mean, if there's low traffic there, they'll just merge on their own. Well, I'm trying to figure out, because we do got a lot of pedestrians walking around here, and I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing. All right, we'll let it go on its own. Oh, now we're starting to get some demand for high density, which we haven't had in a while, and a little bit more commercial. And I think I want to put some commercial in over here for these residents. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Actually, you know what? We got the European style apartments with commercial space at the bottom. That would take care of a couple of what we are looking for. Let's pop that in like so. No one's going to build there right off? Hmm. All right, let's change that up to that then. There we go. But boy, where would I want to put high density? Do I need a traffic light here? I didn't think there was one here. Get rid of that traffic light. Yep, traffic is starting to back up, but that's just going to make things pile up in here a little bit quicker. High density. I think, which is dangerous. Maybe over here by the farmland. So if we just do... You come down here. I don't... Oh, hello. Citizens will be dizzy with excitement living here. I'm sure they will. Let's go ahead and we're going to put in some high density. Although we're so close to a busy town, I would like to use some more different high density buildings. How close are we to the next milestone? Wait, what? 32,100 out of 32,100. Oh, sorry. 46,063 to 46,700. I need another 700 experience to get this EU high density housing. I do believe this is an EU area. So if I can get another 700 experience, we could probably do this. Let's put in another 4-lane road. Actually, no. Let's come right off this corner. I can only get 8 XP for building the roads. All right. Well, let's get some people moved in anyways. We will go ahead and do it. We'll do it here. And here. All right, making 5,000 now per hour, which is... I'm headed in the right direction. Maybe. Just maybe. I would like to upgrade this, because that looks kind of weird. upgrade that like so. And let's see, what do I need over here for services? Let's see, fire department. Everyone seems to be happy with the fire department. Disaster control, which I'm not sure. Shelter availability. What? I don't have any disaster control. I don't even know where that is. So it looks like we're fine with the garbage trucks. Healthcare is pretty well covered. A little low in this area here, but it's not bad. Water. Seems to be fine. Electrical is all right. We can see traffic. And the road conditions are looking good. Educational. All right, so, yeah, we need more elementary schools. Because we got almost 1,600 eligible, but we only got the capacity of 800. We are maxed out on that. Universities I haven't even touched yet. I did put down an elementary school here. Can I upgrade this? More space for classroom. Indoor and outdoor facilities for pupils. Outdoor activity and playing sports increase. Citizens' well-being. We're going to upgrade this. I guess like so. And maybe upgrade the other one as well. And that one is over here. Oh, no. Okay, so you got to click on this building and do an upgrade then. Okay. All right, so what does that do for our education now? So that only increased capacity by 200 by adding those both. And already you can see the numbers going up and up. And, okay, yeah, can't do that. We got to add more to the other one by clicking on that building. That one is over here. All right, so now we got a capacity of 1,400, so that would... Already we've increased it by 100 people going to school. So that's going to help out the educational system. University, can I don't think I got them. I definitely don't have the money for university. Do I have access to it? A university is going to cost 1.5 mil. Well, all right. That's definitely money I don't have. But hopefully by adding that, overall, our educational system is going to look a little bit better. Okay, bike transportation. Oh, the one thing I did not put down, I did put bike lanes in here, but I did not put no bike parking, though. Post office. Everyone seemed happy with the post office, so I don't want to change anything with that. Buses. I'm not really sure why they show me all the cars. Oh, those might be taxis. It's probably taxis. Let's see if I can go ahead and put down... Oh, we need more residential space again. How close are we? Oh, we're so close. I need another 45 XP, and I'll get the different buildings coming on in. Demand is going down on those. We do got more demand for industrial, which is good. Let's go ahead and just, yeah, fill you all in up to here if you want. And there goes our demand for industrial. My poor little subway. I don't have the money to get my subway up and going. But at least this is placed on down. So that was a big step. But I got to leave this space open. Hopefully get some subways going from here to here. And that will reduce some of our traffic flow problems, I hope. How we do it? Did that give me a little bit more XP? No, it did not. Oh, yeah. So how is it going? Wait, where am I? Over here at the Rotary. All right, that cleared the traffic here, but now I got a little traffic backing up here. But overall, it is looking okay. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not bad either. Oh, the one thing I haven't looked at is noise pollution problems. Some people have complained about it's too noisy. Obviously, this is our big industrial area. And industrial area over here, but overall it's not noisy at all, so I don't know why people are complaining. Is there a way to make it not as noisy in these areas here? Average noise pollution 0%. Oh, yes. I was going to put down a bike parking. Oh, a big town. There we go. That gave us $200,000, which is great. And allowed us some more buildings to use. On the loan, though, I'm going to pay off... Yeah. I'm going to pay a little bit off just to lower the tax interest. And hopefully that'll help us out. Because we are making some money now. And hopefully we can keep in the positive. But I do need a bike garage. Or parking, if you will. So if I go to parking, a large bicycle storage for bicyclists, that says a large, but then this building looks bigger, and it says medium. What? Can I stick that in? Yeah, we're going to stick a bicycle parking area there. We're also going to stick one in here by the bus stop. And that's it for now. Well, I don't think the noise problem is for traffic. I think the noise pollution is high over here because it's industrial buildings. I mean, we don't have traffic. I mean, it's still maybe... I know what you're saying by putting up walls beside the highways. But it's not that... The only place that's really noisy is in the industrial area. You go over to where the residents are, like over here, and it's not noisy at all. I mean, it's a little... I mean, these are big, complex buildings. It's not noisy over here. Even in here, where all these buildings are, it's not that noisy. And it says average noise pollution is at 0. So, what do we got for tourism? Tourism can be important for a source of income for the city. Yep. Tourists spend their time and money on different types of activities. You can find them going to a place to provide relaxation, visiting attractions, going shopping, doing leisure activities, and staying at hotels. Attractions are buildings with attractive values. These are including parks and signature buildings. Some terrain features have further positive effect on it, like forests and such. I do have some buildings I have not built yet. How much for this building here? Can I... I can stick that just about anywhere. But this is meant to be like a tourist attraction thing? Let's pop it in over here, actually. Actually, probably there wasn't the best place for it. Let's relocate that, and we'll pop it right there. Stoplight here? I don't think we need a stoplight here. Because I'm starting to back up, and yeah, we don't have much traffic going this way, so let's get them off the road. What other fancy buildings have I not built yet? Nope, built that one, built that one. Oh, I haven't built this one. Pop Musician House? I thought I built that one. That needs to go like on an oceanfront property, I would think. In water, in water. So that means I built it now, right? Yeah, so all the ones I've unlocked, I have built. How are we doing? Now we're making 10,000 a month. All right, so kind of moving in the right direction. What's going on over here? A car burnt down. That's not what you want. All right, so industrial, some office space would not be a bad thing. How many people are using this parking? Yeah, not a lot of people are using the parking. We got some traffic problems here. Yeah, these are just busy because a lot of people are moving in. Yeah, so I don't want traffic lights here. I also don't want traffic lights there. Yeah, all the taxis, I think, are what... I think someone said when taxis come in, those are people that are moving in. So these will kind of get flushed out eventually. But yeah, more low residential buildings. So there's the new large apartment buildings, but we don't have a demand for those. But we do have a demand for these here. And I think I will put some offices, because we got a little bit of demand for those. We'll put a couple offices. Maybe at the corner is not the best idea. We'll put them across from each other, I guess. Making 9,000 an hour. All right, so I'm starting to get in the right direction. Put in hotels. Where are the hotels though? I don't think I've unlocked. I don't think I have any unlocks for hotels. This is for doing districts, which I have not gotten into. Mixed residential signature buildings, commercial signature buildings, industrial buildings, office buildings. That's a mansion. I don't think I have a way to build motels and hotels. More parks would be good. Let's go ahead and put a large park in somewhere. Dog activity park. Can we sneak that? I can sneak that in right there. Getting low on the cash again. Passage park. Oh, I can... not many people appreciated that one too much. Oh, if I put a cross... Ooh, I want to lower the terrain. Can I flatten it out from, like, here? That did a huge, that did a huge thing. Softening. Alright, then if I go from there... Invalid shape. Why can't I come off of that one? I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak through here, am I? Ooh, I can just barely get through there. Alright, so we got ourselves a little bit of a park there. Alright, now I'm making $11,000 per month. Alright, I'm going in the right direction. Slowly but surely. What's going on here? This building is condemned, apparently. But there are 39 residents living in there, though. I'm not sure what that 18-wheeler was doing down here, but now he's turning around. Yeah, I have no idea what you were doing there, buddy. How did the traffic clear out here? Yeah, that traffic is cleared on out. Okay, so we got more residents trying to move on in. We need some medium buildings. We'll zone that as medium. And we'll zone this as medium as well. Alright, see what happens there. Alright. I wonder if I should be making use of the train. Haven't really. Let me look at some train. Transport people and cargo on tracks is a viable method of transport. It's fast and efficient. Trains come in two types, one for passengers and one for cargo. Both passenger and cargo trains require a rail yard. Okay, I don't have a rail yard. Build a rail yard. Alright, that would cost me some good cash. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if cargo... a cargo space would be a good thing for us. Subway 1's still sitting over here. I would like to work on that at some point. I might not be in that... I may not be a big enough city to do this yet. How's the oil doing? Alright, they're making some cash. They're almost at a level 3. Vehicles in use is 0 out of 5. And stored resources are not. We're halfway stored. Are we exporting oil at all? We are producing. We got a surplus. Is there a way to export the oil? I don't think I have a way to control the export of those. Fuels in use, 0 out of 5. This building uses vehicles to perform tasks around the city. Number of current operating vehicles is automatically changed based on the city's needs. So there's no way to export it? Apparently no way to export that I can see right off. Let me just have a look at the educational system. So yeah, we almost have elementary schools almost at full capacity. College is getting up there as well. So I may have to do something with college. Okay, we need more residential buildings here. So let's see if we can get people moved into here. And here. Oh, we got a sewage problem. Apparently. What's my budget on the water? Alright, we'll just bump that up to like 70%. And there we go. Alright, we are fine. We are fine on the water situation. So more industrial is wanted. And I'm running out of industrial space. Now we're making 18,000 an hour, so I was struggling there for quite a bit. We were losing like 25,000 an hour, but now we're starting to go back in the other direction, which is good. I'm still not getting a high demand for commercial. Are people still complaining about taxes? They are. Well, they can complain about it a little bit more. As long as residentials are coming on in. It says high taxes, but on high taxes on what? I mean, it's got to be residential, because I got that at 15%. Commercial... Wow, you can do it as individual taxes. Residential, 15. All right, uneducated, we will lower that tax rate to 7%. Poorly educated will get 8%. These will get a 10% tax. And we'll go with it that way for now. High taxes, I've come down to -4. Okay, more commercial, it seems like. Let them move on in. All right, so now with the money finally going on the plus side, I like that. I like that quite a bit. Wait, what the heck is this symbol over here? Not enough customers. Well, the one thing I don't have over here is buses. At all. I don't think I got any bus routes over here. Bus line number 3. I almost feel like taking bus line number 3 and canceling that line completely. Yeah, so is there a way to... Bus line number 3. Let's get rid of bus line number 3 completely. Because that was not doing anything. Alright, so we're going to make a new bus line. Where was that poor person that didn't have any buses? So we're going to need to put in some bus stops. EU bus stop sign. EU bus stop shelter. Alright, we're going to put a bus stop there. We will put a bus stop in here. We will put one there. And then we will add it to... I don't need to add it because that is a bus stop. Do I have a bus stop at all over here? I do not. We'll add one there. Then... overlapping. Add one there. And then that should come back down and around. Add one here. And then one there. Alright, so we're going to start a bus route. And it's going to go... well, I might as well start it off from here. Start from there. Then you'll go to this one here. Then I want you to go to this one here. To that one there. To there. To there. To there. And then you come back to there. That's our new bus line number 3. Take a while for people to start using it, but hopefully that will make us more money than the other one did. Got 2 buses already starting to go on. It's got 7 stops. And we'll see how the passengers go. This one is getting used quite a bit again. I may bump that one up to $11. Don't want to go too extreme on it because that tends to fluctuate it quite a bit. We'll come back in a while. We'll see how bus line number 3 is doing. And we'll see if these people get more customers that way. Probably not. I don't think that's going to solve their problem. Because what are you guys selling? Do I know what they're selling? They're selling food and lodging. Food and lodging. So hopefully by having a bus run down here, it'll help them out quite a bit. Oh, look at the money going up. Rather, how are we doing now? 18,000 an hour. Can't get anywhere in the city without running into traffic jams. City has the best internet connection. Yada yada. So I think we're doing okay there. All right, we already got 2 passengers on that route, which is already more than what we had on the other one. So we'll let that run for a while and see how they do. These buildings just got here, and already they need a Hearst. And I do have traffic lights here. Should not have traffic lights here. I thought I took those traffic lights out. Population increase. Let's see how we doing. Reliable mail, wealth, taxes are hurting. Water, electrical prices are just a tad high in the traffic. But that's all minor stuff. Taxes we are kind of working on. Again, I can imagine the traffic coming in here is going to be kind of high. I probably need some parking over here. So let's go ahead and do a parking garage. A small, no, not small. Oh, I don't have the cash for a parking garage. Well, they're just going to have to wait for a parking garage. I was thinking about taking some of that money and pay back a little bit of our loan, but they're going to have to wait for a parking garage. All right, so we got more demand. Another Hearst over here as well. Do we not have... Oh, no, I did not paint that all in, apparently. All right, we'll do that. There's stoplights here, too. There are stoplights here, too. Let's get rid of those lights. There's a Hearst coming on over. They're probably going down to that building right over there. What the heck is going on here? Why are we stopped? You can't turn here or nothing. Why are you making a U-turn, man? I mean, people do that in real life, right? Just make a random U-turn once in a while. You just look at them like, why a U-turn? Why are you making a U-turn? Some more industrial. Industrial is really picking up in the area. I'm kind of running out of some space, although I could kick this road off here. Let's use the space that we got available to me. There we go. The only problem by doing it like this is I'm starting to make trucks coming in a long way off the interstate to get here. So it may not be the most desirable location, but we'll pop those in. I mean, I guess I could have it run through here and then down through here. When I buy this, I can put another forestry area in. Then I have to get over these railroad tracks. What did I do here? Oh, those railroad tracks go over. That's what I did. All right, even though I got the traffic lights turned off here, they're starting to kind of clear. Again, I'm back on vanilla traffic. I turned off the mod just because the way I designed my city is not handling it too well. Why is traffic really backing up here? It seems like it's moving okay. Or is it? All right, we are backing up here, aren't we? All right, so this business down here is still not getting any customers. And bus line number 3 has 137 passengers, so that's doing a lot better than the other one was doing. So if this business can't get customers, I got a bus stop right there, so if people want to come here, hopefully they'll get there and the company can stay there. Ooh, we have an ambulance service somewhere. It's a firehouse, police, elementary. I did put one in around here somewhere. Did I not? I got you over there. I thought I put one... Oh, right here. But they need Hearst. Are we maxed out over here at the crematorium? Vehicles in use 8 out of 20. So that's not maxed out at all. They're just stuck in traffic, I would assume. That's a Hearst. I assume they're because we're not maxed out on Hearst, so they got to be on the way, or they are currently collecting. So we'll just let that one be. I'm not going to put down another crematorium. The one thing I did not check on the crematorium is we don't have any backlog of bodies, do we? No, we do not. So that is fine. That is fine. Money-wise, yes, making $17,000 a month. Industrial is really kicking off for us. I guess I'll just fill up all these spaces here. They want to move in, I guess. And residential. Boy, people are just hurting themselves left and right everywhere. Are we fine on ambulances? Oh, ambulances are maxed out here. Extended wing. What does the extended wing do? Additional space for more patients. Alright, it's not patients. I'm low on ambulances. Well, it's just one over here. I think it'll be fine. So more residential areas is what I need. Boy, I can't get people moving in fast enough, it appears. And I think I'm at the point of I need to expand. Oh yeah, I bought this, wait, was it this over here that I bought? This lovely little island? The problem is getting this island connected. Oh, and I still haven't fixed all the water situation at the beginning of the stream. I fixed this in last episode, and it came back. Phew. Yeah. Trying to figure out if I made like a ditch without water just drain out of here. Is that a thing? If I go to landscaping, elevate or lowers terrain. Whoa, that was extreme. Let's. Wait, I'm on. Whoops, I think I was raising. Went to lower. Is that water going to drain out of there by doing that? I don't know if that's a thing or not. I have no idea. Because that obviously looks a lot higher than this, so that water should maybe drain? I have no idea if that's a thing or not. Does not look like that's actually what's happening here, but yeah, that needs a whole thing done over. More industrial, huh? Yeah, so the money is 27,000 a month now. Boy, that's finally starting to look good. Yeah, I was thinking about a parking garage over here. And I think I will, because the street, you can see a lot of cars being parked on the street. I should be able to afford one now. I want it to be on that road, but it takes up too much space. How about flapping it over to this road? Oops, alright. So you guys now got some parking over here. I mean, our parking is... our parking capacity is now 920, and we're only using a third of it. So... But it's not always about the money. Unless you need to spend it. But it's trying to make it look a little bit better around here. Oh, the poultry farm has increased quite a bit. So they are improving rather well. But yeah, now I kind of got some money here. So we got this. How much is it now? Let's look at the subways. And ooh, small overground subway station. Well, I would rather like an underground. How much is an underground? Underground subway station. 200,000. Double tracks, single tracks. Yeah, I think I'm a way off from having underground. Can I see how much space it takes? So if I were to put this in, let's just say at the schools, it would only take up 6 blocks. Well, I mean blocks. I don't mean streets. These little squares, 6 blocks. But it does require 200,000. So I mean, I think I would want to put one by the schools. And then also get one maybe over here at this this complex area, because I don't have no buses going over there. Then, of course, add one over by our bus station, although that might be a little bit too much. Because now I'm talking like 600 grand for all that. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to have to wait a while for that to come on in. Again, you are not getting... You are a level 2, but you're not making the money. How am I going to get more people to want to come here for you? I mean, I could put in a park for an attraction. Small park. Benches around the fountain at the center of this. I don't think I need a fountain. I'm at a large campfire site. Well, a campfire is... Ooh, that's kind of a big area, isn't it? All right, how about this small park? Put one right next to the bus stop. So now they can come and enjoy the park, look at the water, watch traffic pass over the bridge. I don't think that's going to help you out, but you never know. How is Bus Line 3 doing? Bus Line 3 is being used 43%. Usage on this one is 110%. What is bus line number 4? Wait, is bus line number 4? Oh, so bus line number 4 is the one I just made. So it didn't... So even though I deleted bus line number 3... No, wait, is it showing me all the bus lines? Why does it show me all the bus lines? How do I know which one bus line I'm on then? Should be bus line number 4. I can change the color of it. All right, let me change that one to red. Okay, that helps out. So bus line number 4 is going up to the schools. And it basically comes down to... this bus stop here. So it's helping all these people probably get to school, and that's all it's doing. And it's maxed out. I want to add another bus onto that line. See if it helps it out. Being used at 90%. Alright, the other one should be fine. Should be fine, one would hope. Yeah, how are you losing that much money a month, though? You're running at 110% efficiency, but you're losing $25,000 a month. I feel for you, but I'm not sure how I could help you out. I mean, electrical fee is... Yeah, you're paying your negative 1% in the electrical fee. But employee happiness overall is fine. I mean, I can't worry about one business. Can't worry just about one business alone. We still got 333 people moving in per hour. $26,000 per hour coming in, which is pretty good. Oh, buildings are leveling up over here. They're now at level 3. Actually, these people over here could use a park. Let's put a park in. The problem is with a park is it needs a road, which sucks. I like to put a park like right in the middle and just use a pathway. Large sports parks. think just a large park in general. Road required. I could put it in here, lose a couple of houses, but that would be fine. It says overlapping a couple of objects. Is it the road? Yeah, it's overlapping the road. See if I can get a dirt road. I can get a dirt road going in up through here. I don't think the residents are going to like it too much. Apparently they did not connect. And already I put that road in and a couple of houses said, nope, we don't like that. Alright. Sucks you have to put a road in, but it is what it is. Where was the... For this park has features for all outdoor enthusiasts: a stage for parks, concerts, stage, a skate park, and a welcoming park cafe. Is that going to be too much for everyone? It's a little bit too big for the area I have it for. Well, everyone seemed to like that, so that's going to be good. That would raise up the price of the housing, I think. Do I want that road to come... Let's keep making that dirt road come out. And we'll do it so we can build off of the left-hand side. There, so the dirt road again. Hopefully, no. I don't know if cars will actually take that. I kind of hope not, but we'll let it go. I probably could rotate some things, but yeah, it didn't look too much into it. The one thing I haven't looked at in a while is opening up some development areas for us. Tourist attractions. I mean, that would be kind of key. I got 14 points. Let's go ahead and unlock that. I don't think we need any of this. I don't think we need more network activity. I think people have been kind of happy with that. People are not complaining about the crime rate anymore, are they? Taxes, traffic, water fees, unreliable healthcare coverage. Healthcare coverage. Healthcare as well as specialized treatment. Well, let's unlock that. See if we can build up a hospital somewhere. Water facility, advanced water pumping station. That's not a problem. Electrical. I haven't built the emergency battery station yet. I could back up some power. Gas-fired power plant provides the city with cost-effective, large-scale energy solutions with moderate pollutions. How many points I got left? I only got 4. So maybe I'll hang on to those. I really can't afford colleges, universities yet. All right, so hospital and better parks is what I got currently. As for roads, underground parking buildings. That can be very useful in the future. We got plenty of parking, so let's not worry about that as of yet. Let's see if I can put a tourist attraction park somewhere. Especially where tourists would like to go. Let's see if I can put one right over here. So let's go to park. So we got this tourist and... Oh my. 3.2 mil. 800,000. Alright, so I can't afford any... Can't afford any of that stuff. Hospitals. A hospital is 1.8 million. So yeah, I unlocked things that I don't really have a way to use them yet. We do got some means for high density buildings. But let's see, do I got room over here for some more high density buildings? We do got parking. Let's put a couple of high density. We'll do the new European style ones. Let's put one in here. And we'll just put one in there. And we'll put one there. And looks like we got some office space that wants to go in. And we'll put one in here and there. So yeah, we're making 36,000 an hour. I don't think I can pay off. Yeah, I took out a loan. I wish I kind of didn't, but I had to at the time. We're going to pay off another 100,000. So I took out $1 million loan just because it was getting bad. Interest rate is going down as I pay off more of the loan. So it'll save us as we go. But like Crystal said, can I rotate? Let me just pick a small park. Is there a way to... Is it Q and E? No, Q and E is for the map. Nope, Z does that. Hitting all the wrong buttons now. Snap. Toggle all snapping on or off. Snap to existing geometry. Snap to sides of roads. I can rotate it like... well, okay. Well, you can kind of see there, like on the left-hand side now, it shows where the road has to attach to. So it only has one way to attach to a road, at least this one. If I were to put this one in... yeah, so there's only one side of it that attaches to a road. So, yeah, you can rotate it, but it's got to be towards where the road is, I guess. Boy, we're just really kicking off on the industrial side of things. Let's go ahead and put in a 4-lane road here. Going right through this forest area. And actually, let me come off of this one here. Gotta miss the oil production a little bit. Trying to see it snap to the end of that road. Whoop. There we go. So now we got a little bit of a round area here. Let's add some more industrial. And we will add it in there and there. There and there for now. So yeah, the only one issue I'm going to have getting all this industrial here is they're going to be trying to come out to this road and getting to this interchange here and getting on the highway and leaving, either leaving out of the off the map or headed over. They could be coming on down here to this industrial area. It might be wise to buy this section and take the industrial road and tie it into here in case they're transporting to another industrial area. I don't know if that's exactly how it's working out or not. But I think we'll just go ahead and let it build on up. But plenty of room for industrial, not industrial, sorry, more residents coming on in. How is traffic doing over here? We got an accident. Looks like some motorcycles on the sidewalk. That's not supposed to happen. How are we doing all over here? Not too bad. So the one thing I do want to try to keep up on a little bit is educational. And yeah, elementary schools is what's kind of killing me a little bit. We could put, although that's all in the green, so where... I mean, the housing is green, but I think maybe putting an elementary school down over here would not be a bad idea. For all these residents, but they're all in the green for educational. And we do got one house down here that would like more educational. Got another house that's red there. Yeah, I really could use another elementary school. If I even max it out, it would kind of help us out all the way. So I got elementary school there. The other one's over here, so probably... Probably put one actually over here because I got a lot of houses here, and they might be having a hard time to get to that one. And plus, that would also add all this over here. This little side street might be a good place for one. Let's go ahead and just take a little 2-lane road, and we'll come off this intersection here, which is probably not the best thing to be doing, but wait, yes, it is a 2-lane. And we'll just go ahead and curve it off like that. We'll put in a bigger elementary school. Oops. And how does that do now for educational? Capacity now is 2,400. So before I was putting down small ones, but now we're going to put down a large one. So we'll see if that does not help out the whole system. I don't have buses going here or anything like that, so we'll just see if they fill it on in over time. But that should help out the educational system. I think that was a jet going on by. Water is doing fine. Electrical, I am importing electrical at this point, which is not what we want to do. Services, electrical, I can boost that up to 100 and... We'll leave it at 124. Okay, maybe boost it up a little bit more than that. 136. Oh, wow. So maybe I need to look into building another electrical building. Which I haven't unlocked a lot of other things. That gas power plant. Let's unlock it. All right, let's see how much that costs to build if I would have the money. 650,000. So, yeah, I'm going to need to bring in a little bit more cash before I can build that. But we are kind of fine on electrical for now. So it's just a matter of, we're doing fine financially, but for like an hour there, I was losing tons of cash. But now we're doing better. And as buildings level up, I think that means more taxes coming on in, which means more income. So traffic is a bit of a problem. High taxes have been a problem for them for a little bit. Healthcare, we have opened up a hospital, but again, I need more finances for all that. But wealth is looking good. Abundance of entertainment, that should mean tourists coming in, which, where's that one lone building? Where are they? Oh no, now they need an ambulance. This is not going well for you guys. And they're losing more money now than they were before. I don't know how to help them even more so. You guys might want to think about what you're doing here. I can only do so much. Yeah, I'm not getting much other than traffic problems. We got a couple of hearse and ambulance services need to be going on here, but it's mostly traffic. And, of course, the subway, I kind of need to get going at some point. Can I see how much is going to this? Yeah, that's already got 215 students going there. 221, that's going to keep on increasing. So, better education for our residents. But I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. I think I'm City Skyline 2 out, and I think I would like to do is play maybe just a little bit off camera and try to let some money come on in so I can really get the city kind of going again. But the good thing is we can see the demand is, industrial is starting to drop. And now it's climbing back up again. But the demand is getting high once again and everything, except for offices. I don't see offices are needed. But, and we're making money, and I got to pay off the loan. So a few of off-camera stuff to be done. Bring in some cash, and then we can pick it up at another time. Just a reminder, I did release an episode of Shamburgo earlier today, so you got that to watch. I'm trying to figure out if I want to stream tomorrow or not. I guess I got to see. I don't think... I didn't check the mod hub on Farm Sim 25, so I'm not sure if our map got updated or not. Kind of waiting for that to I'm kind of hoping this week it'll happen. So yeah, I'm not sure. And I got some emails to check on, so maybe I'll see if I got some other games I can play. But won't be City Skylines 2 tomorrow, because like I said, I want to kind of build up the finances to kind of take care of that a little bit and get some good money coming on in. And that way we can expand even more. Again, my first city, I mean, if you want to call it that. So, if you're an experienced City Skylines 2 player, you may be like, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of building as I go. That's all I'm doing. And it's not definitely efficient, I'm sure. But we'll learn on it. And, as I play more, I'll learn more and try to make cities even better in the future. But again, as for streaming tomorrow, just stay tuned. I'll have to do some research later on after the stream here. But if I don't stream tomorrow, next thing you'll probably see will be an episode of Shamburgo on Wednesday. And just take it from there. But I appreciate everyone stopping on in for some City Skylines too. I know it's a little bit different than what we usually do here on the channel, but I did enjoy City Skylines when it came out 10 years ago. Now I'm trying to just dive into this and try to remember and learn some things as we go along. But again, appreciate everyone being here. Enjoy the rest of your... It is Monday, right? Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Monday. And have a good Tuesday. And I'll catch you in the next one. But until then, have a good one.